back to Leila Land. Thanks for stopping by my little channel. Today we are going to be continuing with our Marc Jacobs Beauty Week and testing out these highliners that I was very generously sent to review. You should have all seen my last video where I showed you these two highliners that I was sent from Marc Jacobs Beauty. These are gel matte eye crayons, which are in a huge range of really vivid, bright colours. I have been sent Overnight, which is this gorgeous deep blue colour, and Popular, which is this beautiful red colour, to test out and let you all know what I think of them. In my last video, I did a technique called undersmoking. Obviously, I'll leave the link down in the description box to that video, so if you haven't seen it, go and have a look. Today, in this video, I'm going to be using the red pencil, which is in the shade Popular, and I'm going to be doing a bit of an alternative to the bold red lip look. I love a really bold statement red lip. When I saw this red, which is beautiful, I thought it would be a really good idea to kind of try and switch that up a little bit. I also struggle with the size of my lips. I think my mouth is tiny. It is perfectly proportioned to the rest of me. I am just tiny. But I can sometimes find if my lips are really thin, I don't get that really big pop of red that I want when I do a big red lip look. So I thought today we would switch it up and do the bold red on our eyes using the Marc Jacobs highliner in Popular. So I've done all of my face apart from the eyeliner and the mascara. I've got my base, my contour, my blush, my highlight, my eyebrows, lips, everything is done apart from the eyes. So let's crack on. So we get this beautiful brushed aluminium sort of finish to it. The pencil itself is really nice and weighty, so it feels like a really good quality product. Obviously the colour of the pencil is on here, which is easy to find in your makeup bag or box. We then get the gel crayon, which has, you can turn it to get more of the product out, but it's also retractable as well, which I love. You're not wasting anything. The pencil, the crayon itself is really super soft. It dries to a matte and stays there. You've got about 15 seconds worth of play with it until it sets where it is, and it does not move until you get the eye makeup remover on it as well. I've been really super impressed with it. It comes off super easily with makeup remover, so there's no dragging on your eyes when you're putting it on, and there's no scrubbing at your eyes when you're taking it off, which that's what we need, isn't it? Because we don't want to keep stretching our delicate eye area skin. One thing that I really like as well, obviously because it's such a soft crayon, you don't want to be putting it in an actual sharpener because you're just going to decimate the product. This bit actually comes off and is a sharpener for the product. It's really handy to have with the product, so I am all for ease of use and not having to carry 50 million things with you, so like that. Right, so let's get into this and create this bold red look, but on our eyes instead of our lips. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to look down into my mirror and just line along the lash line there. Then once I've got to that bit, just when I get to the outer third of my eye, I'm still looking down, but I'm just going to turn my head, so that kind of gives me that a bit easier. I can see it a bit easier. If you're anything like me, the eye skin moves quite a lot now, so on these bits it can bunch up. If I've got a product that drags across my eye, it can bunch up, and I tend to not have this bit as clean as the rest of it, so I'm super happy that this isn't doing that. Alexa. Right, for the flick, I actually go from my bottom line. I used to do the top years and years ago. I remember having a conversation with my sister about this on the schoolyard when our kids were at primary school. Now, bearing in mind, one of mine is about to turn 18 this year, so this is a long time ago. And I used to say that whenever I started from the top lid trying to do the flick, it ended up too far up my eyelid. It was never quite extended enough. And because of the shape of my eye, I kind of need it to extend enough to come out. Otherwise, it makes my eyes look narrower than they are. So my tip is to actually start at the bottom, and if you follow the line of your bottom lid and take that up and then join the top one, that makes your eyes look a lot longer. So already I can tell as well that I've been using, I don't know if you can see at the bottom of the nib there, it's a little bit flat because that's the one I've been using, that's where I've been using it along the eyelid. So just be aware of that, that's something to be aware of, and just kind of turn it as you need to create the sharp lines as well. This is like the softest, nicest product to use. Okay, so now I've got that top line. Let me come a bit closer. Right, so now I've got that wing coming out there. I'm going to join it to that one just by drawing a line from there across to there and joining it up. So then while that's kind of setting and drying, we'll start with the other eye. So once I've joined them up as big or as little as I want them to be, because I'm going for quite a striking look, I've obviously joined that corner to that corner and let it go straight across instead of joining it onto the third and giving that curvy wing. But I'm also going to bring it down underneath as well. So because this product is quite malleable for a few seconds, I just want to kind of leave it with my eyelids down a little bit just to give it a few seconds to kind of set in place almost before I start opening the lid and possibly creating any creases. I've not had that happen, but I don't want it to, so I'm just going to give it, because I know it takes a few seconds while you can still move about with it, I'm just going to leave it those few seconds. But whilst I'm doing that, let's actually sharpen it a little bit. Let's get the sharpener out. So it does take a little bit of it off, but it's so fine, the bit that it shaves off. Okay, so that should have set in place by now. So I'm gonna go and do the lower lash line now. And I'm not gonna do a huge amount with it, but it's just to bring that down and just join it up a little bit more. So looking up this time instead of down. And because we've started this line at our lower lash line, we can kind of use that as a guide to just bring it down a little bit. Oh, this is so easy to go on. I love it. And I'm not going to take it all the way around to the inner corner. I'm literally just coming to about halfway, but tapering it as I go along. And then the same on the other eye. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So retract the pencil back in. Pop your lid back on. Right, let me just go and do my lashes and then I will be back to let you know my thoughts on using it for a look like this. Ta-da! There we go. This is my take on the bold red lip look, but using it on the eyes instead of the lips. Using the new Marc Jacobs Beauty highliners. This one is in Popular, which is a beautiful red colour. So really hope you've enjoyed my take on the bold pop of red look, using it on the eyes instead of the lips. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've done anything similar. If you like this video, give it a massive thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, get yourself down there and subscribe. Go and watch my last video where I used the blue highliner from Marc Jacobs to do an undersmoked look. Make sure you stick around because in my next video, I'm going to be using both of them in one look. I really hope you can join me for that one. Until then, have a lovely, lovely day. I love you very much and I will see you in my next video.